This is, I love this. This is actually f***ed up, not gonna lie. Dude, come on. You can't do this to people. Hello, my fair citizens. Strider here, back with another amazing deck. However, this one is maybe one of the funnest decks I've played in a very, very long time. I enjoyed this so much. I could legitimately play this for another 2 days and not get bored. And I can't really say that about very many decks, but this one 100% could play for extended periods of time. I really, really like this deck. So we're going to call this one Saltimonium because it definitely mines salt. 100%. So let's get right into the deck. So the way we're going to make people extremely salty is by using Disinformation Campaign. This is an old card, but it's a 3-mana enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, you draw a card and each opponent discards a card. It's pretty cool. But whenever you surveil, return Disinformation Campaign to its owner's hand. Now, this is the part that kind of sucks because there's not really any surveil cards outside of the ones that were in that set. That's pretty rough because they aren't the greatest. So we had to kind of improvise a little bit. Now, of course, we are still using surveil cards, but really only the good ones being Thought Erasure and Discovery Dispersal. So yeah, you could make an argument to say that, what is it, Sinister Sabotage is a good card, but it's a counterspell, and counterspells suck anyway, right? So we don't want to use any of those. Thought Erasure, look at the opponent's hand, discard a card, cool. Discovery, we get to surveil 2, then draw a card, cool. But Dispersal is also fantastic. Each opponent returns a card that is most expensive on the battlefield to their hand, and then they discard a card. This is actually really, really, really good. The second part, Dispersal, doesn't surveil, unfortunately, but it does act as an additional discard. All that put aside, we are improvising with Aether Tradewinds. So Aether Tradewinds is a card that probably nobody should use outside of this deck. I think I've tried to get it to work a couple times, which is not very good. But in this particular deck, it's actually really, really good, and it kind of slaps. So it's a 3-mana instant, return target permanent you control and target permanent you don't control to the owner's hand. So obviously, we're going to return Disinformation Campaign to our hand because we don't have a ton of surveil cards, but Aether Tradewinds helps with that. So Disinformation Campaign, and since pretty much all the surveil cards are sorceries and not instances, Aether Tradewinds is really good at protecting our Disinformation Campaign. So what we're going to do is we're going to return our own Disinformation Campaign and then return permanent that the opponent has. We can actually do this to lands because it's just any permanent, which is really, really cool. Especially later on in the game once we get the whole discard train rolling and we're just continuously bouncing things. It can be very, very brutal. So once we bounce our Disinformation Campaign, we're just going to play it again. Which makes them discard a card if they only have one card in their hand, which obviously later on in the game, when we're able to Aether Tradewinds and Disinformation Campaign in the same exact turn, they probably have little to no cards in their hands, so forcing them to discard a card like every single turn or something is really nice, and the Disinformation Campaign allows us to draw a card every turn. It can get ridiculous. We are running to clear the mines as well to just fill our library back up with instants and sorceries. This is amazing. We're going to do all that, but our main win condition outside of Salt is Professor Onyx. So Professor Onyx is a really powerful planeswalker, 6 mana for 5 loyalty, which is kind of expensive, but has the passive of Magecraft, which is whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. This is really, really good. We do have quite a bit of instances and sorceries, but we're not going to be able to like chain these out of control. She's also really just there for her +1 ability, which is you lose 1 life, but you get to look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them in your hand, the rest into the graveyard. This is just fantastic. A lot of times we'll find exactly what we need to get out of sticky situations, or we'll be able to find a clear the mind to shuffle our graveyard back into our library, do all sorts of cool stuff. But her -3 also kind of helps the big threats. So our -3 is each opponent sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among creatures that players control. This is very good because the Discovery Dispersal only forces them to return the most expensive card, but not necessarily the most powerful. So if they have like a massive token, like a token creature that has a bunch of +1/+1 counters on it, Dispersal doesn't really do anything with that, but Professor Onyx, her -3, does. So that's important to note. Her -8, however, is each opponent may discard a card. If they don't, they lose 3 life. Repeat this process 6 more times. So it's 7 total. 7 times 3 is 21. If they have no permanents, they have no hand. Or sorry, if they have no hand, then they're dead. If they're at 20 life, obviously. But at that point, I mean, you have to do the +1 3 times if you have 0 spells. And it's just, her -8 is going to win you the game. And they're not going to have a hand because we're consistently discarding their stuff, especially for 3 turns with the +1 of Onyx, getting the Disinformation Campaigns, Thought Erasures, Aether Tradewinds, Discovery Dispersal. Like, it gets crazy. It's so easy to win with this deck. This deck it's so much fun too. It's insane amounts of just trolling the opponent over and over and over again, bouncing stuff to the opponent's hand, but then also forcing them to discard it right after. It's a really fun deck. I highly recommend this deck to anybody. It is the truth, 100%. Highly recommend, especially if you used to play in Magic Arena and you're just now coming back. The only real new cards are going to be 2 of the Professor Onyxes, and the Aether Tradewinds, but those are commons. Like everything new, Feed the Swarms, those are commons. The only new things are really going to be Professor Onyx and probably some lands, which you'll need for every other deck anyway. So the rares and mythics, it's irrelevant with this deck if you played back in the day. So take this deck, play it. Let me know what your results are in the comment section below. I highly recommend it. But if you want the current deck list, click on that link at the top right-hand corner of this video. A little card will pop out. It'll send you over to my Aether Hub page. If you want the text-based version, it'll be in the description below, as well as another link to the Aether Hub page. Stay salty and enjoy the games. We found the best combo ever. When it's followed by laughter, you know it's correct. I would never lie. Welcome everyone coming from James's stream. My name is Strider Stone. I'm the mayor of Sodium City. I play historic best of 1. I am that historic best of 1 Pepega. If you would like to give me a follow, I would appreciate it. We pretty much focus on fucking around and having fun. I make all my own brews. It's a new brew every day. I do a lot of land destruction. I don't like that you shocked that in, you sex shit. I see. Okay, what do we get? All right, wait. Why are my emotes? Wait. This is gonna... Okay. I have to get rid of that, right? Because they will get the, their Kroza. Their Kroza comes in with, like, nothing, I believe. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Nuno, welcome to Sodium City. Thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. What were you playing today, James? Good decision, opponent. I couldn't have made a better decision myself. We'll keep that.
Tempting tragédie adoldique 62 solde pile. Tempting tragédie, 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 tempting tragédie. Damn
straight. I avoid salt. So, High blood pressure. Hey, see, this is what I do. I will aggregate all of the salt for you. So you don't even have to worry about it. Opponent, could you stop shocking your ship back in? I would greatly appreciate it. Ow. Go away. I would enjoy it if you would just exile your graveyard, please and thank you. All right, goodbye. Goodbye. Yes. So the combo is Aether Tradewinds with Disinformation Campaign. It's actually fucking hilarious. It's actually really funny. So Aether Tradewinds, you return target permanent you control and target permanent you don't control. So once you discard a few of their cards, they'll have nothing in their hands. So you Aether Tradewinds to bring back your Disinformation Campaign and their card. And you're just like, ooh, nice. Sure. We'll take it. I mean, I kind of want both of those. But why don't you discard another card? Why don't you do that, actually? Maybe I should have kept that land on top. Yeah, I should have kept that land. Okay, I forgot that it was going to bounce it back. I could have kept that land there, and then I could have done that. Yeah. Protection from white. Nice. It's not going to help you. Okay, so this is hilarious. All right, I'm less happy about this. Okay. 2. Shit. All right. Well, this is less good. Five. There's 5 other cards. This is a bad spot. All right, well, now, why? Why you gotta be like that?
I thought we were friends.
All right. This is pretty much what I have to do. They'd get rid of that. It's like the only thing they'd get rid of. They might get rid of the soot now. I think they have to. Yeah, opponents on the U may not have cards playing as well. Ooh, Discovery Dispersal. Okay, I didn't expect that. Yep. Sure. You got it. Yeah. Transform. Sure. Just go ahead and bring this back. Yeah, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. I don't necessarily need lands, but I don't necessarily not need lands. Okay. Feed the swarm. This is fine. This is getting less fine, but it is fine. Okay, I was like, I did play a land. I thought I might have fucked up. Absolutely. Absolutely, I'll take it.
Take that!
Well, that's rude. Well, that's just rude. You know what? How about... Oh, wait, no. I don't really want to do that. Maybe I do. Haha, take that fucker. Land destruction. Yeah.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
They obviously have their Croza next turn. However. Please don't have a duress. Okay, they didn't have a duress. Okay, Aether Tradewinds. Okay. Let's Onyx. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, you go fuck yourself. And then, could you go fuck yourself again? Double go fuck yourself? I'll check that out. It was a double go fuck yourself. Clear the mind. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Never thought I'd miss the library. Let's go.
Just a higher chance. All right, winning with Ritual Soot. Where's my tie? Where is my tie? We need to suit up. Gotta suit up. Can't even see it. It kind of blends in. That's fine. It's fine. It's gonna get closer to Shapebeard Redemption. Yeah. Still got Hella Tears. Yeah, I believe it. I mean, this is not really a great hand, but... Still not a great hand. Fisherman 69, nice. Now I think I thought Karen before that. Holy shit on my everything. Okay, we don't care about that. This we don't have an answer for yet, but we will eventually. Okay. All right, come on. Give me a land off this. Boom, land. Easy land. Told you. Never didn't have it. Ooh, I didn't see it. That was 4 mana. That's not good. Miss a land drop. Miss land drop. Fuck!
Evil arises. I will be there. I am proud of
All right. Good enough. C is for cookie. That is good enough for me. LOL semicolon parentheses.
denied.
I don't know why I like that so much. It feels so good. It feels so good. And this is great. Right into a thought, Karen? Oh my god. This is actual horseshit. This is actual horse shit. Come on. You can't do this to people. Okay. So, I mean, I have to make them discard that. I still like it. Please don't have another one. All right, that's good. Yeah, sure. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yes. 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 Absolutely. Transform. Yeah, I could take that. Yeah, I could take that. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is, I love this. This is actually fucked up, not gonna lie. Dude, come on. You can't do this to people. Aether Tradewinds, let's go. Oh. All right, go ahead and discard a card. You like Tiny Bones? You know, instead of Onyx, you know what? Onyx is way better, okay? I don't care what you say. I like Onyx. I don't know why I did that. It's funny. You can remove that Heliod immediately. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I don't have direct damage. Yeah, I just need to find my Onyx at this point. Okay. Nice. All right, zombie wave. Why does my emotes like fuck up my shit? All right, I'll take another one. I'll take another one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Really want to fight me? Come on, there's got to be something useful.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Opponent must be mad? I hope so. They deserve it. But why? Why do they deserve it? I don't know yet. Clear the mind is the... Yeah, with this deck, clear the mind is fucking stupid. Alright. This is great. Aether Tradewinds.
You can't do this to people.
Value. I don't even know why I'm playing anymore. I just win, right? I don't...
There has to be an answer here.
There has to be an answer here. I agree. Odd. Odd. Go ahead and clear that. I would like to clear that mind. What a great card. What a great card. 2 great cards. This deck is so fucking stupid. No opponent come back. I still had 7 more cards to cast. Got flooded a bit. I mean, kinda. If we got our Professor Onyx or our Feed the Swarm, or not Feed the Swarm, a Professor Onyx or, I don't know, a Search for Azcanta, that would have been ideal. What are you Fuck. No, I needed a land. I needed a land there. Checking me a land. The problem is now they Narset, and I can't draw any more cards. Unless they play Kaya? Okay. So I need an untapped land so I can Vraska's Contempt that Narset.
Own your prowess.
I don't know if giving them... God damn it. Oh, well, they didn't get another one anyway. Why not just play Hero Downfall instead? I don't know. I like the Lifegain, I guess. So they get rid of my Discovery Dispersal, which is super fucking shit. Oh, destroy. Oh, well, it does an exile. That would be the biggest thing. People don't got Steve. Thoughtseize honestly kind of sucks right now. Unless you're playing an aggro deck. That sucks. That was a really good draw for them. Yeah, but it costs more. Yeah, but taking damage. The thing is, it's such a fast format that if you're taking 2 damage on turn 1, you're kind of like in a lot of pain. Turn 1 Steve is the nuts. I mean, if you have to shock in a land and then play Thoughtseize, you're -4 life, and if you're going against an aggro deck, you're probably dead. There's so... What's up with all the graveyard exile? Alright. 4 lands in a row. I like it. This deck feels like very old standard. Their deck? Yeah, pretty much.
Good riddance to bad rubbish.
Let's try for... Oh, yeah, for it has to be old. Moment of Craving? Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, we have 2 disinformation campaigns now. So if we thought Karen, we can now play both of our disinformation campaigns right after. So they discard 3 cards. So that's the reasoning for playing that one.
Really good at bad.
Came back from playing 2. Yeah, there was someone earlier that just said that. We have quite a few ways out of this. We're just not quite getting it. All right, that doesn't help. Okay, it doesn't help. Me and opponent both have like garbage hands against each other. They can -5 like 4 turns in a row. We're dead. No! That hurt! Just came back to play Commander again. Wait, are you just playing on paper?
Want something banished?
Gross. Yeah.
That's what I do.
There's no way they have a counter spell. Kappa. Ah! Yeah, well, old Esper decks had like a shit ton of counter spells, didn't it? Like they had Sinister Sabotage and stuff like that. Okay, that's actually really good. Really good. All right, really good. We're gonna force them to Chemister's Insight, basically. Easy. Wait, why didn't you Chemisters? I have ways to kill that, right? I just need to find it. That's why I didn't discard it. I don't have ways to get rid of... I don't have ways to get rid of Vraska's Contempt, and I only have 2 Onyxes. Alright, they have Absorb. They have Absorb. It goes up to 8, and then we take 8. Fuck! Alright, they're top decking everything they need to win now.
Really good at banishing things.
Oh, shit. Okay, good draw, good draw, good draw, good draw. Good draw, but see, opponent top deck 2 things. I'm gonna top deck 1 thing, at least.
I heard you had some dead things that needed to stay dead. What's the plan? Funny, that's what I do.
All right. Was it a counter? Okay. Doesn't seem like it. And then we clear the mind. And then we're fine. Yeah, we get a bunch of our spells back. Sure. Let's get rid of the Soot, because Soot doesn't matter at all in this matchup. Extinction Event can kill, like, a thing, I'm sure. Okay, that is not what we want. Please don't have a counterspell. Fuck! There's a Mortify. No. That's so bad for us. Oh no. Okay. Right now I take 12, unless they get greedy. If they play a big creature, I'm kind of fucked.
Funny.
Okay.
That's what I do.
think I got to do this on their turn. Waiting for them to do the 3-mana Ashiok? How dare you? Eliminate greater than Feed the Swarm. We don't have any ways to deal with enchantments. And enchantments are very scary.
Somebody bothering you? I'll make them be gone.
We have not been able to kill this Kaya for the entire game. Literally the entire game. I've been trying to kill this fucking God damn it. No! Why? Alright, I have one turn. I have one turn! What up, Jaffe?
La ferme TG has been a citizen for 15 man. Tridevraille.
Okay, let me put... Hello. Hello. Okay, I'm putting in an upkeep stop. If you have a fucking counterspell, I swear to God. I swear to God if you have another counterspell. Alright. We have bounced their Kaya like 10 times. Opponent, stop it.
Glad to be here. Your problems are my profits.
No, Thought Karen. I mean, that doesn't really do anything for us. It's fine. This has got to be like the most annoying matchup ever. All right, feed the swarm. Sure. I hate it. I officially hate it. I can't find my Professor Onyx.
Said your goodbyes already.
All right, there's my Onyx. All right. Jesus Christ.
You're not welcome here.
Welcome to Witherbloom College, class.
Gotcha, bitch. Yeah. 5 head. And we did it. Yeah. Yeah.
All rise, motherfucker.
You got traded. You got debated. Just got your just got your just got your Okay. If you pulled a third Vraska's Contempt, I'll be so mad. Shit. Why did I not scry? Chat, I didn't scry first.
Never thought I'd miss the library.
fine. All right, we finally got rid of this fucking goddamn Kaya. Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Woo! Finally. Finally. Oh my god. Finally. Oh no. I forgot to put Field of Ruin. I forgot to put Field of Ruin in the deck, chat.
Double face palm.
Yep.
Guess you don't need my help.
Sag. So I need a card I don't want on top. I want both of these, actually. I have my other Onyx. No, they got both my Onyxes? Shit. I didn't realize they got both my... Oh, I lost, chat. I lost. Chat, I lost. They got all my Clear the Minds and all my Onyxes. I didn't realize. I thought I still had one more Onyx. I don't remember the other Onyx dying. Oh, at the very beginning, I threw back an Onyx, right? Or I threw it in the graveyard? Because I needed lands? Shit. So in the end, this deck ended up going 7-4. However, I will say that it technically went 7-3. What we had to do is we had to take out Siphon Insight. It just seemed to be kind of a bit of a hindrance on us. Even though I really like Siphon Insight, you can cast it twice, you can do a lot of really cool things with it. Unfortunately, it just didn't seem to quite fit the theme, and we really just needed the extra enchantment removal just in case we couldn't bounce it or something in time. So Feed the Swarm was really just necessary. It also helps with early creatures like 1-drops and 2-drops. It's really, really nice. You don't really get that far behind. So that was a very, very important change, and that just made the deck feel so good. I really like the deck. It's super fun. As far as what it's weak against, it's hard to say outside of heavy control matchups. If they're able to actually get rid of all of your Disinformation campaigns, so if it's a really, really grindy matchup, we should, in theory, be okay because we have Clear the Mind, but unfortunately, we do run into some issues if they know exactly what to counter. And that's the hardest part about it, because for some reason, a couple people know exactly how to play in this matchup for whatever reason, but also if they're able to get rid of our Professor Onyx, like if it's a mill deck, we're not very good against mill decks. That's probably the biggest problem that we have. Because Clear the Mind obviously doesn't have the passive that Gaia's Blessing has. If we don't draw our Clear the Minds, they both get milled, and same with our Professor Onyx, since we're only running 2 of those as well. It just kind of comes down to luck, and unfortunately when we ran into our mill matchup, we did get unlucky. So that's the unfortunate side effect on that one. Other than that, it's really just making sure we pull our board wipes for the aggro matchup, which really isn't that big of an issue. We missed it once, which is kind of whatever. But outside of that, it's really just a mill deck is going to be our biggest problems. Any type of mill, or if it's a control matchup that really knows exactly what to counter. Outside of that, really, really fun deck. I enjoy it a ton. A lot. And as for yesterday's comment question of the day, I asked you, do you enjoy dealing the finishing blow to yourself? Here are your answers. Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it to this point, it means you either really enjoyed the video or you fell asleep and I'm waking you up now. Either way, thank you for all the support. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, come out with videos 7 days a week.